Please. How do I pick up? No. Oh god. How do I? Please. How? Fuck me.
Hexagon.
What's up, guys? My name is Hexagon, also known as Subre, and welcome to the Dead Linger. This is another survival game, but it's on a whole other level. This is the opt-in alpha build for the Unreal Engine 4 that they're using. The previous version was on Unity, and there was a version before that, I believe. The reason why I want to show you this is I am working on a game myself, and I'm doing a lot of the assets at the moment, and I'm using this as a sort of inspiration to see what I can do and what I need to do, and basically see the fidelity of the models that they're using and maybe some FPS and stuff like that. I gotta, look out for this. So first of all, let's check out here. Go to the settings here real quick, and it says here they are gonna add more functions and more settings. Some settings might be non-functional or missing, but what I can see is just graphics so far. You can't really change anything. Maybe you can change yes, you can change the brightness, and you can change the motion blur. Can you change anything else? Doesn't seem like it. Right. You can do this, and this, I'm guessing, is just what quality they're using at this moment, because there's nothing else here. But again, sorry, settings will be missing. Not may, but will. It is in alpha. Make sure you remember that when you see weird stuff, it's in alpha. It's far from being completed, and just remember that. Right, so I really like this game for many reasons. They have the dedication. They might not be what is this? Hold on. There we go. A few bugs, I will admit. The zombies are buggy as well, you can see that. But we're not going to focus on that. A lot of people are going to focus on the negative. I'm going to focus on the positive, because I am a positive guy. I will say the road textures look very nice, and you can see here as well that there are some issues with the textures, such as here, the crossings. But we don't care about that. It's an alpha. It's gonna be fixed once they're done. And they mentioned in the video that I looked at, because I actually do follow this game. I am a very big fan of this game. Even though I haven't played it a lot, I love how they do things. You can see here, this. Oh, I'm pulling up stuff here. It doesn't have a restriction to mouse, so the mouse goes outside the window screen that I'm using here. Very nice detail to the benches. I gotta say, the buildings actually look very nicely detailed as well. I do know from experience that square shapes are the best for creating fairly interesting models and still maintaining a good amount of polygons. So kudos on their part. The game is running very smoothly. I would say it's running better than H1C1. So far I'm thinking it's running better than that. And this game, guys, listen, it's large. It's bigger than any of the others. I'm not gonna say it's bigger than Ark. I think that is the actual biggest. I'm not sure. But this is, if I'm not mistaken, it's gonna be 360 square kilometers. Just to put that in perspective, if you've played DayZ, Generous as vanilla is 226 square kilometers. This is more than 100 square kilometers bigger when it's released. So yeah, I might be mistaken. I might have the numbers off. If I do, there's gonna be text. If not, there's not gonna be text. But what I'm gonna look at is model fidelity, as I said. I'm looking at this because I'm interested. Now I wanna see how much detail I can put in a building and still get decent frame rates. And this is a very good example of a detailed building. You have all the windows here, they have detailed frames around them. You have details here in the door frame as well. Looks very nice, very crisp. You have details here as well. And it looks genuinely nice. It looks really good. They did mention that some models are going to be from packs, so they're going to look a bit different. They might not be as detailed, and I think this might be one of them. You don't have the amount of detail that you would like in the tires, for example. Here we don't see any texture at all. Stuff like that. And obviously this car as well, not the highest of details. But these are obviously going to be scrapped. They're going to redo everything from scratch. They're probably not going to use these packs. Some of them maybe. It all depends on the fidelity of the models. But okay, that's weird. Right, so texture pop in. This looks like that's a Volvo. But yeah, I mean, you can see the models here. It's not absolutely terrible, but it's sort of 2005-ish. So you gotta keep that in mind. And one thing that I really like about this game is this. If I just want to peek, I can do that. But I want to close this now. Right, so let's look at the interior. Nice textures. You can see my mouse on the screen maybe. Nice textures on the stairs actually. I like that. That looks nice. And it seems pretty fairly good at oh yeah, I forgot to mention that you have rumbling noises for your stomach. I don't think I've played a game that has that. But yeah, they're working on, you know, the zombies, getting the AI perfect and stuff like that. But it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time. But let's explore some more of the town here. Maybe this building. You can check inside and see on some of the furnitures. Because I'm gonna make something similar, but mine is very different still. So we have a flower here. Can we take that? No. Not fully textured, so you can see it has the basic texture mapping here. Oh, he can actually move the objects. That's nice. Some clothing without textures, but yeah, genuinely the model fidelity that you can see so far is pretty alright. I mean, some of it doesn't have texture, like here, for example. That's a texture replacement, just so there is a texture. But the model fidelity of most things here are pretty good. And it runs great. It feels like 60 FPS, and it seems to run at 60 FPS as well. And I don't have the newest components. I mean, yeah, okay, I have a 970. It's a fairly okay graphics card, and the whole thing about that mess up that NVIDIA did, but we're gonna look past that. Everything looks pretty okay. Some of the models, of course, again, they haven't created them, so they're gonna be of lower fidelity. But I mean, it looks like a pretty good game. Let's get up there and see how far we can see. See how far we can see. I think I'm running out of energy, because I can barely run anymore. See, can we climb? I guess not. Or do you have to click or something? Oh. So, yeah, I mean, there's not much to see at the moment. They said I can't remember his name, but he said it himself. There's not a lot to see. I'm in my guess, if I were to guess, English, super English. They're doing this, they're releasing this very, very unfinished product just because they want to show that they're doing something. It's easy to show a lot of pictures, it's easy to talk about it, show a lot of text. This is a nice texture actually. This looks very nice. I like that. But they have these updates every week, every Saturday. They have can't remember the week, deadly week. I'll type it on the screen. When they talk about what they have done, the updates, more information and so on. Here's my body. I am naked. Oh, I accidentally got out of screen here. Okay. Hello. And they talk about, you can see them showing the buildings untextured and eventually textured and so on, talking about the models and stuff like that. But you don't really see anything. You can't feel it. You can't walk around and watch everything. That's what really makes us feel like there is a progress in the game. And that's why I want to do a demo first. Small scale, let everyone play, see what they're thinking, see what they want to suggest. And then eventually, you know, create a full game. That's how I want to do it at least. But, you know, a lot of people do it differently. The early access is a very good way of showing people what they're doing. And I'm pretty sure they are going to update a lot of stuff. They're going to update models. They're going to show more stuff. Hopefully we can get weekly updates. This is one of the cool things, a military vehicle. Really cool. Let's walk in this tent and see what we can find. I can find a weapon. Can find a lot of tomato cans. This was the basic model, I think. Oh. But yeah, I would say it's genuinely... That's an annoying word to pronounce, but it genuinely looks good. I know they've been getting a lot of shit, and oh my god, a weapon. Please, pick. How do I pick up? Oh god. How do I? Please, how? Fuck me. Oh god, I am officially fucked. Hello, Sambi. No, yes, no, fuck. Right, so we're gonna. Yes, there are issues. Come on, come on. Click there and click there. Great. So we're gonna respawn in 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and respawn. Where are we? Even. Oh, we're in this house. With the flower. No, that's not that same house. Let's pick up the weapon and see if it has any sound. No, open. Okay. So the middle button is for picking up stuff. It's been a long time since I played this the last time. And I totally forgot that. Now this is bad. How fast can I be with this? No, not gonna... Yeah. I made the screen smaller. Oh! Well, okay. The game crashed, but it is in alpha. So this is what you expect. Anyway, we're gonna cut it here. Just, if you're interested in the development of the Dead Linger, please check out the developers. They seem like really a really cool bunch of people, and they have a lot of people working on this. Maybe not as much as you want to in a game like this. This needs a lot of work, but don't hate, because they're making something pretty amazing here, and I hope that they that they can do something about this. I really do. Because I'm very interested in the game. They seem to have a sense of detail that not a lot of other games do. Just a simple thing as opening the door seamlessly instead of just opening or closing it. That's something that's going to be useful in PvP situations when you want to sneak up on someone and you just want to peek. That's some cool things to think about. You might not think it's a big deal, but it is a big deal. I think it is. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Give it a like if you liked the video. And if you want to see more stuff of the Dead... Well, I'm not gonna listen to you. Because I'm gonna upload one video each week. And it's gonna be on Thursdays. So not Thursdays, Tuesdays. So the whole thing with the Classics Tuesday is gonna change to Classic Thursday. I'm sorry, it's confusing, but this is the way that I'm gonna do it. I'm afraid a whole lot of things needs to change in this channel. One of them being, I cannot only show racing games anymore. I have to spread my wings and fly. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Give it a like if you liked the video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Did I get it?
Oh, come on.
That was trolling, man. That was pure trolling.
Get something now. Oh my god. No.
Again!
No.
Fuck off!
Don't scream, please. Don't tell me. Please don't. Make me
Oh my god.